All right, it's like 5:30 in the morning. We have a ferry to go catch because we're heading to Vancouver Island for this weekend. We're gonna live at Adam from Moist Boy's house, and we're gonna go to Ben's place, which you've probably seen in a video we did last year that I'll link up here. And yeah, we're taking Dylan's car over there because we're just gonna jam on the Supra today and show the guys over there Dylan's new car and have some fun with it, hopefully at Ben's shop, and then yeah, just hang out on the island, go visit friends, and show you guys some of the cool cars and stuff that's going on over there. I'm just phoning it now. Oh, hell yeah. Sex lemon. Dude, I thought Ben was giving me a CC lemon, but he actually gave me a bottle of lube that looks like CC lemon. EQ lemon, 48 techniques worth of make love in every bottle. Vitamin lotion. Vitamin. Probably sting if it was. That makes a terrible sound. Windshield is so clean. Good work. Otis City spent one night there, picked up a rental car. Drove from
check luggage.
Nagoya.
You brought all this on the airplane?
Alex didn't bring
We didn't go there.
I blew it, man.
What's this? That's really interesting.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice by whoever did that.
Christmas Equipo ones here.
Then we got these Rhoda Chakratans. He's sick.
Good 8.6 wheel.
Yeah, you right.
You have a good yank.
Can I fire it?
MF is, man. We are okay. Full disclaimer. Dylan is gonna be building really cool coilovers for this car at some point, but for today we are going to cut the springs because we're tired of looking at all the wheel gap that this car has. So yeah, we're at Garage Tenoshi. We got the car on Ben's lift, and one of us is gonna risk our lives to moderately lower this car by cutting the springs. Maybe we're gonna build a funny exhaust? I think we should. Remove 3/4 of the car, fit the wheel. Yeah. That was so anticlimactic.
Kind of scary.
It is a little scary. You never know what you're getting into with like compressed. Other stuff. Which side was which? It should. There it is. Yeah. Moon boot. Okay. Oh, those are tall. All the springs are out of the car. We didn't even bother cutting them yet. We're probably not going to cut them. We're going to try really hard to make this work with no springs, so it's just everything's going to sit on bump stops. Should be pretty sweet. We dropped it down on this side and did a tester, and it actually looked really awesome. The only issue is like the truck tires that are on Dylan's stock wheels were way too big. We're worried it's going to rub through the harness. It gave it a nice ride height, like it wasn't excessively low because they're so tall, but it's getting way too close to the top of the fender wells, which I mean that's going to limit drivability and it might rub through a harness. So Josh has Celica Supra wheels as well, which is really sweet, and they're on like a more suitable tire size, something a lot smaller. It might make the car really low, like overall physically, but it should give us tons of clearance in the wheel well and not like impact anything inside there that's integral to the car. We're just reassembling the front and back end right now, and then we're gonna put the black ones on with the smaller tires. Fingers crossed that it looks good, everything fits, and we don't have to start cutting up springs and trying to like measure stuff and try and get the ride height right. We're hoping it works just like this. Dude, it's awesome. Doesn't scrape. It's pretty bouncy, but I mean, that comes with the territory and no springs. It's really loud when you're on it. It's not that loud when it's just idling or you have your foot on the clutch. We just took off from Ben's place where we worked on the cars and went for a little drive around Vancouver Island, checked out some cool photo spots that we might hit up later, ate some pizza, and yeah, now we're at Adam's place, who is kindly enough allowed Dylan and I to spend the night here tonight, and we're gonna check out some of the stuff that he's got in the backyard. But before we do that, I thought I'd just say the Supra it's loud, but it sounds pretty sweet with the way the exhaust is set up now, and it actually drives pretty okay despite being super low. The black wheels, they look kind of butt, but it is a temporary measure just to make sure that the car is drivable, because Dylan's nice wheels, well, nice stock wheels, that had just massive balloon tires on them, so we could not get the car this low with no suspension if we were keeping those massive tires on. So yeah, it's just temporary measure. But it's nice to see that the car works at this ride height and drives nicely. And yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what happens to the car next now that the ball's kind of rolling. But yeah, if you're an avid Moist Boys YouTube channel watcher, you will definitely recognize this driveway and Adam's car and his truck from the channel. Fuck off, you're fired. He's fired, man. Yeah, we just watched the sunset here with the ocean in the background, wrapped up with some photos of everyone's cars and some video. Also, if you're new to the channel and you're wondering why I'm driving Dylan's Supra, it's because he films, like Dylan is the guy that films all these videos. He's filming this clip right now as I speak, and he's also a nice friend. He lets me drive his car because I like driving it because it's a nice car. And yeah, so anyways, we're gonna roll out from this spot and go and get some more food, and then head back to Adam's place and probably call the night. And then we don't really have a solid plan for what we're gonna do on the island tomorrow, but there's always something cool going on, and there's lots of great people here with cool cars. So yeah, I think we're gonna just try and connect with some people before we head home, and yeah, we'll pick it up from there. So it's the next day. Anyways, we're just heading out from Adam's place now. Kiara gave us a phone call and said that a bunch of her friends who live on the island here that have like a bunch of different drift cars and stuff are linking up. So we're gonna drive for like 20 minutes and go meet up with them at a gas station and maybe go and hit a photo spot or something, check out their cars and show them to you. So we're in Ty's Delica, another good van. Our van didn't make it to the island this weekend because we took the Supra, but Ty's coming clutch. We got another right-hand drive van that is gonna be our support rig today. Good rig. Good rig. And yeah, we're gonna go check out some hopefully cool cars. So should be cool. Show me the engine in this car. So tell me, you blew up your KA.
I did, definitely did. We went out streeting, knocked the oil pan pretty good. Yeah, it survived like 3 hours of streeting. We were driving home, we saw a car drive by, so I kind of pinged it off limiter and bang.
It blew up. And then so you put an NA S15 SR in.
I did, yeah. So far, it's sick. I just got the timing kind of. It's the dumbest swap I could have done. Spent a lot of money, but it's sick.
Looks like a drift car. Hell yeah. We just wrapped up with early night. We were thinking about going and doing a little bit of streeting today, but you know how it goes with that kind of stuff. You can't always plan it, and sometimes stuff happens, so it doesn't happen. But it was cool hanging out with them, seeing their cars. We visited their little shop, which was neat. And yeah, like I said earlier, it's fun seeing a group of friends that do shit together. Like, that's the whole point. That's why we're car enthusiasts. That's what Checkpoint started from, was just friends having a good time and enjoying cars as a community. So yeah, those guys are sweet. You should check out Early Night Drift Team on Instagram and Early Night Street Team on Instagram. That's kind of like their two sides of what they do. So we're actually just back in downtown Victoria now, and we're gonna hit up a motorcycle cafe called Wheelies, and then we're gonna head back to Adam's place and show you some of the wheels that he's got in his collection.
Favorite wheel here? Probably the mesh. The 400 mesh. I just gotta get another pair.
These?
Yeah, and then I'm putting them on the Sylvia. So apparently they're not welded from factory, so they're easy to split. So I think I'll just rebuild them as a spare set for the 8.6.
Yeah.
And then doing the equips, the 8-bolt equips for the 8.6 too.
I like the little TE37s.
Little TEs.
I love that.
Because there's a big wheel option of it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, small TEs on Hondas are so cool. I don't know. I like it when people take like an old school wheel and put a big polish lip on it, and kind of gives it this like really fancy look to it. It looks like jewelry. Kind of sucks leaving the island. I really enjoy being here. Like I feel like our homies on the island are awesome people. I feel like the cars are sweet. I love the weather. I love the way everything looks, and I love the ocean. But yeah, Adam, thank you so much for letting us stay at your place. Ben, thank you for like helping us out with the car and letting us use your shop. That was sweet. And yeah, it's exciting to see some changes happening to Dillon Supra. Looks so much better lowered now. And yeah, I cannot wait to get working on the exhaust tomorrow. I think that's gonna end up in this video. So yeah, the next part's gonna be us you know, taking the pipe off that has been on there for less than 24 hours and actually having a proper exhaust with a resonator and twin tips built by Milo, so that should be pretty sweet. But for now, we're just gonna hop on the ferry and head home, and yeah, we'll pick it back up then. So thanks for watching this far, and yeah, there's a little more cool Supra content coming. Alright, so we're back from the island, and we've brought Dillon Supra to Milo's shop, where he's going to be fabricating up a bit of an exhaust, considering the one we built on the island was just temporary, so we could have some fun and make some loud noises and upset some golfers and old people. He has fabbed up some really nice stainless steel twin pipes with Y pipe that he made, so should look pretty cool, should change the tone of the car a bit, make it a little less raspy, a little less droney, and we'll get rid of the Jake brakes when it's decelerating. And yeah, it should suit the style of the car perfectly. Gonna go back.
Why does it sound like bacon? It's supposed to sound like bacon, dog.
Bacon.
Did you hear that? You flying big dog.
Milo did an awesome job building that exhaust tip and getting the exhaust fabbed up with the resonator in there. That resonator really cleaned up the exhaust sound, and the tips look sweet. So it's nice seeing that car, like it's nice seeing the Supra just kind of start coming together now that it's low and the exhaust is figured out. We've got some other plans for it coming pretty quickly. So yeah, that'll be all for this video. But definitely keep an eye on this space soon, because we've got lots of really exciting stuff coming for that car and some other stuff going on as well. Yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. If you're a local and you need fab work done, or you need somebody that you could trust to wrench on your car, send us a message and we'll connect you with Milo. He's awesome, and like I said before, like we trust him to work on our stuff. He's awesome. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting Checkpoint. You know, your likes, your comments on our videos, your shares with your friends, they really do make a difference. And go check out all the other places where we're posting stuff, whether that's Instagram, our website. Go check out our store. We've got, you know, a whole inventory of stuff from Japan, as well as all of our branded goods as well. So yeah, all those little ways that you connect with the Checkpoint community, it really does make a difference. And yeah, sounds good. So boom!